Alrighty, y'all, welcome to Ellis Mowers. Checking in here on a real-time update on a Tuesday night near the end of April here. A little late. I usually do them on Mondays, but had something in the works that I wanted to show y'all. If it panned out today, and it did, so we're going to show that in just a second. As you can see, I am slowly conquering my push mower pile here. I don't have a ton left over here. They're honestly not too much as it is either. This yard man, the self-propel is not working on, so I'm going to take the self-propel transaxle and stuff off of it in the front here. I'm going to turn it into a regular push mower and probably sell it for, $60 to $70. It's just a big wheel push mower, just like if you bought a Troy build or something like that. It's got the 6.5 overhead valve Briggs on it. The thing runs like a top. Starts easy, runs good. Carburetor leaks a little bit, so I'm going to get the model number and all that off of the motor, and I'm just going to order me a couple of carburetors because the snapper over here also is missing one. Hopefully it comes with the whole kit that has the little spacer, like the little rubber spacer that comes on them too. I gotta find that also if I'm gonna get the snapper going. The snapper I haven't really touched. I have put starter fluid and stuff in it. It does run. It will run on starter fluid. And this, well, I won't say what type of lawnmower this is, but this Tecumseh that I paid way too much for on trade. I think the motor was shot on it, and I've done a bunch of repower videos. I tried to do a quick repower and all that on this, so not really going to be a video on it as apart from on these updates. Swapped it off of a Toro deck that the self-propel was bad on because the belt on this one was good and supposedly the self-propel was good. Well, the pulley and everything was rusted on there, or the blade key. And so it has a plastic thing on the bottom I had to cut, and ended up cutting the belt in the process. And it's like, it's not even worth trying to source a belt for this thing with the condition that it's in. So I've done this before. That little gap in the front there is isolated from the rest of the cutting surface. So I'm just going to, again, take the self-propel off of it, turn it into a regular push mower, sell it for about $60. Get it out of here. Now, these are the last remaining of the push mowers, really. I've got the one, I don't have the keys for my lean-to, but I've got one with a rusty deck in there that I'm looking to repower on a nicer deck, and so we'll find out if any of that comes to fruition. I appreciate y'all watching as always. We're up to 1,300, and I have to check here. We're getting close to 1,360 subscribers. Ever since I was on Mick's live stream, he's helped me out a ton with getting subscribers. It's been awesome. Awesome. I'm checking right now. We are up to 1,361 subscribers. I picked up 124 in the last month. So huge thank you to everybody that has subscribed, that has recommended me, that has watched me. I got a lot more content. I've already got stuff scheduled out for July for y'all. Push mower stuff, how-to stuff. Y'all saw me put a 3 screw opposed twin carburetor fuel pump, or you saw me put a fuel pump on a 3-screw carburetor that has a 3-screw setup. I think they're the Walboros, and the 4-screw are Nickies. I'll do a 4-screw one while I'm at it because I've got one out there that'll need it on a Craftsman. Updates on this. The Murray I haven't touched yet, but it's probably next in line, either 1 or 2 in line coming up. This one looks almost as good as that Vanguard one, which I'm going to show you on just a second that it's done. The Lowe's Waiting on front and rear drive belts, because the issue, I think the belts are a little stretched out. It'll only run one speed, and the whole variable speed deal isn't working right. I think it's because the belts are a little bit too stretched out, because the pulley for the variable speed goes all the way whenever you put it in gear. If that doesn't fix it, the thing will drive in one speed, and we'll sell it like that. Because that's about all this is worth. Body's in decent shape apart from a little bit of plastic on the hood there. 14 horse runs good. The carburetor leaks at the needle and seat. I got a carburetor on order for it. All in all, 35. Maybe we'll have about $50 to $60 in the mower. I've got a bagger that somebody gave me that'll fit right onto this. It's already got the whole bagging mechanism and stuff in the back. Right there. So we'll just pop that on there and probably list it for about $400. I think we'll get that for it. Got a lot of interest in riding mowers right now. I just have not been able to pull off and get one turned around, because I've been trying to turn around. I'm trying to get things out the door with push mowers and stuff like that. And so I've been successful in doing that, thankfully, so far. So let me show you the acquisitions and the reason why I waited until Tuesday to show you this video. And I'll give you a story behind all this. I'll make y'all wait a little bit longer and save some suspense. Let me show y'all the Murray that I finished here. It is the Vanguard, 14 horsepower. And I wanted to get some advice on how much I should sell this thing for, because I know Vanguards are very coveted engines. And you see it cleaned up extremely nice. It's only going to be a one-part riding mower video here. Oil change, fuel line, blades are already sharp. Belts look good. It's really cool because I actually made an emblem and put on these things, which is crazy. Shows you the attention to the detail that Murray was putting in. This is a 91, so back in the early 90s. A lot better quality than what you get today. It seems like seems like the manufacturers just slap it together. Runs good, cuts good. Going to test it on the yard tomorrow. I've contacted a couple people. If they don't go through, I'll list it on Marketplace. I don't know what to list it for because it's got the Vanguard in it. If it didn't have the Vanguard in it, I'd probably list it for about $350. Since it has the Vanguard in it and the condition of the mower, and again, I'm in the Mid-Atlantic region in North Carolina here, kind of in the Raleigh, Durham-ish area, so to speak. I'm going to throw it up on there for $450. Somebody will appreciate the Vanguard motor on this, I feel, and they appreciate the overall condition of the mower. If I get $400 for it, great. If I get $350 for it, somebody's getting a good mower for $350. I'll say that much. Starts good, runs good. Got a test mow with it tomorrow. Hopefully throw it up tomorrow or Thursday for sale. Still have not really made a dent in my riding mowers in the backyard. The good news is most of the push mowers are gone, and so I'll be able to tackle the riders. And I'm essential personnel at where I work at, but we're working 1 week on and 1 week off, kind of on a reduced staffing level. Thankfully, they're paying us even when we're not working. So I'm very, very, very thankful for that. But really have not touched any of these. I think I'm going to have to get those off the trailer by the end of the week because I think my dad's going to need the trailer for something. He welded together a spare tire mount, put on the front, so I'll take it over to him so that he can take care of that. I'm going to try and take care of some of this mess in the backyard. I'm kind of embarrassed at how bad it looks. Finally, let's get on to this. I'm going to try and keep this update kind of short today. Nothing, like I said, nothing really in my other shed that's worth seeing. Story behind this Craftsman. So I had the John Deere JS 63 push mower for sale, self-propelled push mower, right? Had that up for sale. Had a couple hits on it. One guy came and he was like, I'll pass, because he didn't think the wheels would cut level and he'd have an issue with it. Well, it's kind of a blessing in disguise, because I sold the the Troy-Bilt, the old Troy-Bilt that I got with the same lot of Murray riders from my family member. I sold that. Somebody finally bid on that for $80. They got them a darn good mower for that price. Like I said, older mower, much better quality than what they'll get these days. JS63, I had a couple hits on it, never left. Woman actually messaged me about the Troy build even after I had marked it pending, saying, hey, I've got a riding mower and a push mower. Can we work out a deal potentially? And all she told me was that the riding mower she hit a stump with, and something about the push mower. This is not the push mower. But I said, sure. So it's just a Weed Eater brand push mower, like a, just a basic Craftsman Weed Eater brand, the green ones, with the classic Briggs on it. So I got over there, and we've been messaging back and forth. It turns out we had some connections with some folks that I used to play baseball with when I was younger, and also playing golf with. So that was kind of neat to just kind of talk to her about that. Super nice person, super nice woman. She loved the JS63, self-propel, and all that. I'm like, it's not a perfect mower, but this thing starts, runs good. Found out it needed a flywheel key last night, so I did that off camera last night. Seems like John Deere push mowers with Briggs engines love to share flywheel keys, because I think I've had at least 3, if not 4. Like every John Deere I've ever had do that. So the deal was, she's like, do you mind looking at the rider or an estimate to fix? I said, because she's about 45 minutes away. I said, really, the only deal I'm interested in is bringing you the JS63, looking at your Weed Eater push mower, because it was a classic engine. It's not going to take too much to get running. It's only worth $50 anyways. So it took me maybe about an hour to troubleshoot that. It just needed a carb diaphragm and a little bit of running just to clean it out. It didn't really have any oil in it, so put oil in it for her. Have her a good backup mower in case she has help come by to help her cut the grass with. So, in other words, as a payment for the work and the JS63, I got this on trade. Sorry it took me so long to get to that. I just wanted to give you the story behind where these all come from, because I just wanted y'all to figure, hey, these just don't show up. I mean, it's what effort is put into them to get them. I don't go for the free listings and whatnot. 15.5 horse Briggs, basic Craftsman LT 1000, made in 2007. This is basically the bare bones mower that you could buy in the year 2007 at Sears. Pretty much, it's got the 38-inch cut, little back tires and all that good stuff on it. Looks like this front tire has been replaced at one point. This mower brings me back, because a mower exactly like this, almost brand new, the engine blew on it. It was one of my college friends' grandmas. This is exactly like the very first riding mower I flipped way back in, 2012, 2013, either 2012 or 2013. So brings back memories. We'll get this one going. Let me tell you what's wrong with it that I've noticed. She said she hit something with it and the blades are hitting on something. Notice right off the bat, we're missing the height, or the adjuster right here on the front, the adjuster arm. Pardon the helicopter, sorry. And then I also noticed that it bent this blade thing back right here, little blade guard, right? So it comes and it hits it, and then it won't go any further. I don't see any damage to the spindle or anything. Obviously, I'll need to put some blades on it too. They put a huge guard on this thing, though. It's crazy how big that 38-inch guard is. Might cut it back a little bit. I don't know. I might just leave it like it is. I don't know. The mower, the JS63, is probably around $130 to $140 in the work I perform. So I've got maybe $180 in it. You know, you make little gains here, little gains there. You help people out that may need it. Cleaned up, get the arm on it, get that little guard out of the way, maybe screw it back on. Paint the deck. Deck looks good otherwise. Might be a $450 mower. Decent shape though overall. Just got to get it. Just needs a good cleaning. So that's kind of where I'm at this week. Starting off the week. This is my week on, so I don't really have a lot of time to wrench in the garage this week. But you'll still be getting updates. I appreciate all y'all that continue to watch the channel, that continue to grow the channel as well. All the support, all the positivity around it. Just want it to be a nice little haven for us guys that really enjoy working on lawnmowers. Don't really want to get too political about anything, about the issues going on in the world, the whole big deal that everybody knows about, and all that. I want to kind of keep it a break away from everything and just keep it, you know, for those who love and enjoy working on lawnmowers, learning how to fix lawnmowers, and just watching lawnmower content in general. I've really enjoyed doing this channel so far. Almost 3 years I've been doing this now. And so I appreciate all the support as always. Thank you all again. Also got some tire tubes here. Ordered $140 worth of tire tubes. There's 16 of them. That way I can just pop them in, rock and roll whenever I hit up a mower that needs one out there in the backyard. That way I'm not waiting on parts, because I intend to crank these bad boys out as quick as I can now. And again, I'm trying not to wear myself out. Again, thank y'all for watching, as always. Got a new video coming out Wednesday and Sunday, all the way up, all through the summer. I've already got them scheduled out. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You'll see those videos drop. And I'll catch y'all on the next video, and also on the next weekly update, or sooner, depending on, you know, whatever might show up in the driveway, as always. All right, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.